What's up, everybody? I just finished watching episode 1 of The Promised Neverland. It released today, January 9th, on Crunchyroll. For premium users, free users get it, I think, next week, January 16th, it said, I believe. But I do have a 48-hour Premium Plus Guest Pass. I'm going to go ahead and put that in the description. No strings attached. The first person to use it gets it. And I would strongly recommend watching The Promised Neverland. Right off the bat, I haven't read the manga. I didn't know the story going into this, but they did a great job of selling this anime with the trailers. It really kind of hooked me right off the bat, and I was like, I'm watching this show as soon as it airs. And I did. I just finished it a little bit ago. Had some time to kind of process it and think about it. It opens with a great song by the band Overworld. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. But I've been listening to this band since Blue Exorcist. I think it's kind of the first one that comes to mind. They used a couple songs of Overworld's throughout the run of Blue Exorcist. Very enjoyable band. If you're looking to get into kind of some Japanese rock, I would definitely suggest starting with Overworld. The art style and the animation, I think, were both excellent in this show. I really liked the art style. I think both the art and the animation, they worked so well together to really bring the story together in such a fun and engaging way. So I really look forward to seeing more of the art style as each episode releases. We open in an orphanage. There's this little girl. She's kind of our main character. I assume she's going to continue to be the main character throughout the run of this show. Her name's Emma. She's a very energetic little girl. Very caring and loving. She wakes all the kids up in the morning. Tells them it's time to get breakfast. She's wrestling around and laughing and helping them tie their shoes and things like that. It seems we have two other main characters, and they're going to be Norman and Ray. And I don't know what roles they're going to play yet as we get going. The kids in the orphanage, they're allowed to play outside. We see them playing tag. They're out in the woods. They have so much room to run around. And there's a fence, and they stop at this fence and they talk about it for a while, and they're not really sure what is outside of the fence and what that fence is protecting them from. And they talk about some of the things they've read in books where people wear all kinds of different clothes and they just have one uniform, so they want to go out and experience all these different clothes and all these different foods, meet new people, things like that. So everybody wants out of the orphanage for different reasons, except for Emma. She never wants to leave because these kids are her family. She wants to stick by her family. We do get a taste of what it's like when a kid gets adopted. So we have a little girl named Connie. She's got a stuffed bunny that she carries around everywhere with her. She is being adopted, and late in the evening, the orphanage, the caretaker, they call her mom or mother, mama. Mother walks Connie out to the gate, and she's told all these other kids, you stay away from the gate, don't go near it. Again, they're not really sure why. But Emma is tidying up in the orphanage, discovers that Connie had left her stuffed bunny, in the orphanage. So of course she's going to run it out. I believe Norman goes with her. They run the bunny out all the way down the field to the gate, trying to get there in time to stop Connie from leaving without her favorite stuffed bunny. Throughout the run of the episode, there's just this real creepy vibe. It's real subtle, so it's not like an in-your-face creepiness. There's just something off. The orphanage is run by a woman. She seems super nice, super fantastic. The kids absolutely love this woman. They call her mom and mama and mother. So they really do enjoy her. They enjoy being there. But the entire orphanage has kind of this old world feel to it. We see them at a certain point, the kids take a test, and they're testing in these classrooms, and they have these very sophisticated computers, built into their desks, and they're taking these sophisticated tests, and that seems so off to me to have such kind of an old world home with such sophisticated testing. So I'm assuming that comes into play pretty strong. That's got to be a big part of it. There's so much more to this story, and I can't wait for episode 2 so I can start getting into this a little bit further. So following up on that subtle creepiness that lingers throughout this episode, going into the second half, it does have a payoff, and I'm not going to spoil it here, but it blew me away. I didn't know what to expect. I expected something. It really didn't add up. A lot of things just didn't seem to be right. Like I said, that subtle creepiness really does a fantastic job of giving us that vibe that something is just not going to play out exactly how we think it is. And I think that payoff is so good. It totally threw me for a loop. I didn't expect that payoff. So with that, I really encourage you to go right now and watch The Promised Neverland. You can watch it on Crunchyroll. I don't know what other platforms it is streaming on. I just have Crunchyroll and Funimation. So I recommend going over to Crunchyroll if you have your Premium Plus membership. If not, hopefully you can use that code still down in the description. Get yourself that free 48 hours and use it to watch The Promised Neverland. If you have already watched it, let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. I'd really like to hear your opinions.